Good morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Eng.Med Model School. So in the previous video we have just finished the chapter number 3, that was separation of substance. Now in this video we will start the new chapter, that is chapter number 4, that is from fiber to fabric. Okay, in that, what is that? It is all about the clothing. That what is there in the clothing means why the pupils started clothing. So first of all, very old pupils means about where thousands of years ago, what they do, they just wear clothes. How they wear clothes? That was animal skin and leaves, big. So they wear that. Why they wear that? For protect their body from sun, cold and many other things. For that they started wearing the clothes. Okay, so here our first topic in this chapter, that is history of clothing. History of clothing. Okay, so here in this topic what we will study about the clothing, that how the clothes were invented and many other things, why they just started wearing clothes and that all. So here about 72,000 years ago, early human beings began to use easy available materials as clothing to protect themselves from sunburn, cold, wind, thorns and insect bite. So here first, before how many years the human beings started wearing clothes which are easily available? So here you have to say that first of all 72,000 years ago, early humans began to use easily available material as clothing to protect themselves from sunburn, cold, wind, thorns and insect bite. Okay, so here why does the human started wearing clothes? So here for protect themselves from sunburn, cold, wind, thorns and insect bite, they just started wearing clothes. Before how many years ago they just do like this? So before 72,000 years ago, early humans began to use easily available material as clothing. So which are these easily available materials? That are animal skin and leaves. Okay, So the easily available materials were animal skin and leaves of plants. Okay, leaves of plant. So this thing which is easily available, they just started wearing it. Okay, that was animal skin and leaves of plant. Then after, what they do, here it is, scientists have found simple sewing needles made up of animal bones that were likely in use about 40,000 years ago. So here, then after 40,000 years ago, what they do, they make needle from animal bone which were just used that. So here we can say that scientists have found simple sewing needle made up of animal bones that were likely in use about 40,000 years ago. So here, what is written, that is, first of all, 72,000 years ago, the humans started wearing clothes. Why they just started wearing clothes? So for the protection, or protect themselves from sunburn, cold, wind, thorns and insect bite. So which were these clothes? So these clothes were easily available. So that clothes were animal skin and leaves of plant. They just started wearing it. Then after means before 40,000 years ago, if I just subtract 72,000 years from 40,000 years from 72,000 years, then what we will get? Here we can say that it will be 32,000 years ago. Means after this 72,000 years ago, if are over here, means here if I say that here it is 72,000 years ago, they just started wearing clothes. Why? Because to protect themselves from sunburn, cold, wind, thorns and insect bite. And then after 32,000 years, means 32,000 years, what they do, they found a simple sewing needles made up of animal bones. Okay, made up of animal bones. And then after, here it is our present, that you know, here present, you know that how we just wear the clothes, stylish and cotton, silk and many types of the clothings are there. This is our present. So here, from present, here how many years ago? That is 40,000 years ago, means here. Okay, then after 72,000 years ago, that is here. Okay students, now moving forward, that is ship began to be raised for wool about 6,000 years ago. In 3000 BC, a fine fiber called silk was discovered in China. Okay, so it can be asked that where was the first fine fiber called silk was discovered, then we can say that is in China. So with the development of the agricultural plants such as cotton and hemp came in use for their fiber, which was used for clothing. Cotton began to be used widely in India around 3000 BC. Wool, silk, cotton and hemp fiber were made into fabrics that were mostly wrapped around the body as loose garments. In India, some of the loose garments worn are sari, dhoti, shawl and turban. So here, then after the ship came, ship's wool started using when about 6,000 years ago, and in 3000 BC, what is that? We just started using the cotton as in India. Okay, so this is all about the history. Now here we just move towards to the clothing material, which is our next topic, that is clothing material. Clothing materials. Okay, so here we will study the different types of clothing materials. Here we know that we just wear different kinds of the clothes according to the weather conditions, atmosphere. Okay, if I just give an example here in India, so if it is summer, then we know that we just use to wear what cotton clothes more. Why? Because in that we just don't feel too much hot. Then after coming to the rain, okay, so rain we just use to wear any of the clothes, but in that we just wear a raincoat for protection from the rain. Okay, then after thirdly, in the winter we know that we just used to wear woolen clothes, which from wool it is made of the sweaters. Okay, so this is the clothing materials, different clothing materials. Now here, just like food and shelter, clothings are also necessary for us. They protect our body from heat, cold and rain. They protect us from insect bite. People wear different kinds of clothes based on different factors such as climate, occupation, lifestyle and culture. Okay, so this is the different kinds of the means all the people just wear different kinds of the clothes. Why? Because according to the profession, according to the area, according to their culture and according to the humidity in the climate, or according to the climate or atmosphere, okay, they wear different kinds of the clothes. Okay, moving further, you can see here the picture are given, that is people wear the clothes of different kinds. So here you can see the different kinds of the clothes are seen over here. Then after moving towards next, that is clothes are made up of different materials, that is cotton, jute, silk, wool, leather, nylon and polyester. So here, how does the cloth from which the cloth is made? So here we can say that clothes are made of different materials such as cotton, jute, silk, wool, leather, nylon and polyester. Okay, so this are the different types of the clothing materials. So which are the types of different materials of clothes? That is, clothes are made up of different materials such as cotton, jute, silk, wool, leather, nylon and polyester. Now moving forward to some of the materials, means some of the clothes are made by human and also some of the made by the other things, but the natural means the cotton, jute, silk, which are directly made from that. And sometimes what they do, they just mix some of the chemical with this all and made a new material for clothing. So what is that? Okay, so here we can see we get these materials from both natural as well as synthetic, okay, sources. From plants we get fibers such as cotton and jute. From animals we get fibers such as wool and silk. Leather is material that is prepared from animal skin. Okay, so here there are two types of the materials that are natural and which are made chemically. So the natural materials which we get from plants, animals, that are known as the natural fibers, and the materials which are added in that some of the chemicals and they just synthesize that natural into new product, that is known as synthetic fiber. Okay, now here moving forward to, you can see an activity is given. So here, to sort different types of clothing materials, first of all, materials needed: leather jacket, woolen sweater, cotton t-shirt, jute bag, silk scarf and a hand lens. Here, method: observe each piece of cloth, carefully record your observation in your notebook in the format given below. So which material first? It is leather jacket. So here you have to write leather jacket. Then after, what does the material feel like when you touch? So I think it will be a smooth material of jacket. Okay, then after, you can observe any threads with the help of hand lens. Yes, here the thread is there. Then after, any other observation? It is thick. Okay, we can say that. Next we can say the woolen jacket. So here, sorry, the woolen sweater. Then here you have to write woolen sweater. Then after, what does the material feel like? Okay, when you touch, so it will be rough surface. Yes, it will be rough surface. Then after, can you observe any threads with the help of the hand lens? Yes, there are many threads inside from which only the sweater is made. Then any other observation? No, nothing. Then after this activity you have to do like that. Now moving forward to fiber to fabric. So here from fiber to fabric, fiber to fabric. Okay, so here how the fiber, from the fibers the fabrics are made. Okay students, so what is that and how it is made? Let us see that. So here fibers are the thin strands which are twisted together to make a long thread or yarn. Threads are woven or kitten to make fabrics. Fabrics are cut and made into cloth. Cotton, silk and wool are examples of fibers. So here we can say that what are fibers? First of all, fibers are thin string okay, and which are twisted together to make a long thread or yarn. Okay, then after this threads are woven or knitting to make fabrics. Okay, to make the fabrics, and here this fabrics are cut and made into clothes. Okay, made into clothes, and here the examples of fibers are cotton, silk, wool are examples of fibers. Okay, and these fabrics are made using any two processes, that is weaving and knitting. So here they have further categorized, that is two processes, that is weaving and the another process, that is knitting. Okay, so from fiber to fabrics. Okay, so what is that? That is, first of all, the fibers are the thin strands which are twisted together to make a long thread or a yarn. Okay, then after these threads are woven, means this thread together woven and make a cloth or fabrics. These fabrics are cut and made into clothes. So here cotton, silk, wool are examples of fibers. And this both the woven, these fabrics are woven by two processes, that is weaving and knitting, that we will see in the next video. Okay students, so in this video I think there is no homework. Okay, so we will meet in the next video. Okay, bye students.